Really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Here's Papanikolaou. The floater, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Wagner. And he lays it up and in. Wagner's got 5.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
To the middle. From 9 feet. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Wagner on the wing. Here's De Silva. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Antetokounmpo outside. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. And no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Wagner. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, Franz Wagner is a problem if he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Schroeder. The D's right on him.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
.121 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. They set a pick. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Right side Schroeder. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. Drains the triple. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Wagner inside. He has 7. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Now here's Wagner. They set the pick. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Wagner's got 10 points. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Leading by 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul. Bonga, he's checked in for Washington. To the wing on the left. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Washington's checked in for Bonga. Washington with the ball. Wagner right side. Washington outside. From about 19, and he buries his first look.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou, defended by Wagner. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Dorsey. Cans it from the wing. Dorsey's gotten his first bucket of the night. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Inside. Washington grabs the miss. A minute 53 left in the second period. Wagner left side. Sinks it from distance.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Wagner outside. A minute 20 left in the half. Lets it go from the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
It is always so fun to watch a guy with a well-rounded offensive game heat up. Mr. Franz Wagner, welcome to the party.
Here's Calathes. Off with the layup.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's De Silva. 5 points in the game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the first half now in the books. Leading by 9. Well, now a minute to check in with Ali LaFleur. Thank you, Ali. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome in for half.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks. All right, guys, let's swing it. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points. Wagner outside. Here's De Silva. Offline from the top of the key.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. Down low. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Counted.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Schroeder. Wagner outside. They set the pick. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 14.
Well, you don't often see Wagner exploit the defense in the mid-range, but he understood this is where it will work for me right now.
Here's Calathes. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Calathes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to De Silva. The three is up. The shot no good. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Calathes. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Calathes has got 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he lobs it up top. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. On Wednesday and then on Friday. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Washington outside. Here's Bonga. 59 seconds left in the third quarter here. And the basket is good.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cashes in the 12-footer. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Wagner outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Washington outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the 10-footer. That one a little long.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
For the lead. And he lays it up and in.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 1, and we'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Bonga. Back to Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's a great possession. You set Wagner up down low and let him go to work.
Shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. Pass to Kalaitzakis. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Wagner outside. Fires top of the key. Yes! He nails it!
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kalaitzakis. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Outside Schroeder. 4-3. The shot won't fall. Here's Kalaitzakis. Da Silva with the rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Da Silva.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far, don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
Appreciate the report, Allie. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kalaitzakis. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. To the middle. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Good work there as he goes.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Free throw good. Wagner.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11. Inside. Count it. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. .46 seconds left in the fourth. Fires from the line. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalathis. That three's off the mark. And so they get the victory here at home. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Olynyk. Jamal Murray is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Lyles in at the power forward. First free throw is good. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on both. Now here's Murray. Onside, Barrett. Back to Murray. Outside, Dort. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Pass to Chanchar. Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Murray. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
An effective mid-range score. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Pass to Chanchar. Buries the long-range jumper. Chanchar's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Olenek. Onside, Barrett. Back to Dort. To the inside. Out to Barrett. The three. No good on that one. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. When it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there, help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Dort. Fires top of the key. Chanchar grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
For three. Drains the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Onside, Barrett. Wiles kicks to Dort. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that one misses. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Brooks the pass to Murray. Clark sets a screen for Murray. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number and it paid off for him.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Dort grabs the miss. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Murray outside. On the wing, Brooks. Alexander Walker on the wing. It's good from long range.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They now take the lead.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dylan Brooks out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. Over to the wing. Pass to Dragic. Here's the three. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Pushing it up. left to the wing. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 8 points. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And it's Doncic missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Lyles sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. Doncic passes to Dragic. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. That shot no good. Now here's Barrett. Defense is right there.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dragic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Barrett kicks to Lyles. That 3 off the mark. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic feeling it out. The 15-footer, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game,
This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
and if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch.
And that about wraps it up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The visitors with the ball. It's a three-point game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Olynyk, a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander finds himself wide open and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Lyles. Olynyk with it. Murray outside. Buries the 20-footer. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Lyles out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Pass to Chanchar. Now here's Doncic. It's up a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from the wing. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
The shot misses. Nice D from Barrett. Pass to Dort. Now here's Olynyk, guarded closer. Murray outside. Good on the triple. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
44 seconds left in the third. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. Here's Olynyk. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
So the team's changing it up here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Nifty move. Misses the layup. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They lead by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And he lays it straight in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
We've got Dylan Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Plays up the pick. Nikolic. He's good with the little jumper in close.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Misses in close. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Releases from 15. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, that's what you want to see. A player using his height to his advantage against the smaller defender.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
.158 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. This game is all even.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
To take the lead, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in the second half.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score hard.
And Doncic throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. We're
winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Exum. Knocks down the long J.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Kalathis. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Simmons is checked in for Giddey. And that one misses. Outside Simmons. Here's Mills. Goes back up. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Ahead. And Giannis throws it down.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Simmons, the pass to Landale. Here's Mills. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Exum.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Ingles. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Antetokounmpo has got 6. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. Green's checked in for Ingles. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Mills. Takes one from 10 feet. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Simmons. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Landale. Now Mills fires the 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Kalathis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And yep, it's good. Give him 8.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. time and time again, he delivers.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Here's Daniels. Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. On the wing, Daniels. The 3 ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Floats one. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Daniels. Pass to Simmons. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Green. On the wing, Daniels. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
To the paint. In close. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Let's go with a 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside, Green. Baines passes to Daniels. On the wing, Daniels. And here's Green from the arc. The shot misses. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing. They were even in the game, to be honest. I mean, they didn't play well and still almost came away with it.
And I'll tell you, if they had pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it.
Now here's Giddey. He's scoreless. Pass to Green. And here's Mills for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Exum outside. Pass to Landale. The 3. That one doesn't drop.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Doesn't go that time. Giddey with a defensive effort. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 14 seconds left in the second. And there's the lob. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been catch. Now let's take a. That's it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Patrick Mills.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Giddey in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Ingles. Outside Mills. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Papanikolaou. The ball's knocked loose. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the home team. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Papanikolaou. Six to shoot. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
And Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. Josh Giddey, number 1.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Mills, the pass to Landale. It's Giddey on the wing. Outside Mills. Here's the pick. Top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Ingles passes to Landale. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the oop here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Mills, the pass to Ingles. Back to Mills. Fires the three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
To the left side wing. Here's Papanikolaou. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points. Outside, Ingles. Back to Giddey. Exum outside. Pass to Mills. Wide open look. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes it. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points now in the second half.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Murphy, no good. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Here's Dorsey. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Baines. He takes it in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's all tied up.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Simmons looking around. Down low. Here's Murphy. Oh, he dunks it home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. From the wing, Mills, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Antetokounmpo against Giddey to take the lead. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. Soft touch off the glass.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And that one's good. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Ingles, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Giddey. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Mills, the pass to Giddey. He connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. And tie game! Huge basket right there. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Money.
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Oh, the trifecta!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Outside Giddey. Fires it. Can't cash it in. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Outside Mills. The 3. Oh, bangs home the 3.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And so they get the victory here at home. What a performance they had here at home. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce.
RJ, this is exactly how you want to end the season, right? Both of these teams fighting for playoff position.
It's amazing how after an entire season of games, your seeding can be determined tonight. Shows you how close things are in the NBA at any given moment.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Olynyk, Lyles out there with Barrett. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 2. And it falls over the rim and in.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wagner wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
They grab their own miss. Here's Lyles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Right at the free throw line. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Olynyk. Barrett for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barrett's got 5.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's De Silva. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Olynyk. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to De Silva. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Olynyk with it. Murray outside. And he converts the layup.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
55 seconds left in the first. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And that one's good. Wagner. He's got 5.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lyles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tiemann. He nails it, and we're tied up. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the fadeaway.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Brooks. Here's Alexander-Walker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Alexander-Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Brooks. Still yet to score. His three-pointers off the mark. To the left side wing. Seaman, Brooks covering. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. He has 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Dort. Here's Alexander Walker. The 3-ball. The three-pointer is right on target. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to De Silva. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now here's Murray. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Bonga. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Lyons. Here's Barrett on the money from 12 feet away. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Pass to De Silva. Clock at 6. From deep. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc. And Barrett the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Murray against Wagner. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field. And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Wagner outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And Olynyk kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's De Silva. From outside, off the mark. De Silva's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. 3-pointer. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Franz Wagner is second.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Drains the 3-pointer. 13 points in the game.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Outside, Barrett. Lyles sets a screen for Barrett. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Barrett's got 13 points. Here's De Silva, covered by Lyles. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. Pass to De Silva. Shoots over Lyles. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his second basket. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Now here's Lyles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Deep 2 from Wagner. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Murray. The shot comes out. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. So they take the lead.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
On the wing, Murray. Master Olynyk fires the 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wagner on the wing. Here's De Silva. Buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For 3, Barrett. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Wagner outside. From downtown. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Wagner out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Washington. And it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Wagner kicks to Washington. Wagner a screen on Murray. Here's Washington, back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Barrett slams it in.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. De Silva off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olenek has retained that vision.
Barrett against Wagner. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Lyle. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And here is Murray. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
Deep 2 from Wagner. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wagner's got 11 in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Wagner on the wing. Barrett covering. Out to the wing. Schroeder outside. For the 3. It's hauled in by Lyle. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Here's Schroeder. Unloads. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. .23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
.19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot will not fall. Wagner against Barrett. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 of 5, you know, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Sarr. Hayes with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Sarr. Antetokounmpo covering. Shot clock at 5. Good on the shot. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Papanikolaou to the paint. Here's Kalathis. Out to the right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Oh, he is so confident with the ball in his hands. Giannis can practically make magic happen.
Wembanyama screen. Fournier for three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. From the arc. Drops in the three. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Pass to Sarr. Let's go with a three. And he buries his first look.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Papanikolaou. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Victor Wembanyama, #1 in the third spot. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Tremendous effort from both of these guys, hitting the boards with a purpose.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Sarr, and here's Coulibaly. Wembanyama, high post. And he buries his first look.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Kalathis. Back to Antetokounmpo. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Out to the wing. Here's Sarr. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Right wing. Antetokounmpo, right side. Off target at the rim. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fournier. That shot off. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Antetokounmpo outside. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Buried from 15 feet out. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And it looks like
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The basket off in time or not.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
What? And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Rizachet out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Here's Rizachet. Batum sets a screen. Inside. Not going to go that time. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Risachet. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Risachet. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Batum outside. Here's Yabusele. Here's Coulibaly. Good. Coulibaly's gotten his first points in this one. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
The rebound by Yabusele. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Yabusele. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Coulibaly's got his second basket on the night.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. And here is Antetokounmpo. Defended by Gobert. No good there, off the double clutch. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Coulibaly. 5 points in the game. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Can't hit from in close. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at Wembanyama. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo inside. In his last outing, 10 points for him.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Risachet. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Kalathis. Three-pointer, no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new face. And now let's talk about that first half. What a battle it's been for the home team.
We often talk about efficiency.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Wembanyama, Sarr out there with Risache. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Hayes in at the point. Shot from the wing. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, just too much.
Defense puts good pressure on Giannis inside, but he just refuses to back off and gets it to go.
With the fadeaway. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Hayes.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Hayes with a screen. The three from Risache. Gets the three to fall. Risache's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's what Risache is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shoots over Sarr. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 6 here in the quarter.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Wembanyama. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Give him 8 points now.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Antetokounmpo, left side. On Friday, then on Sunday.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Fournier. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Picked by Gobert. The three from Risache. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. To the wing on the left. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Sarr. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Shea is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
That free throw no good. Batum is checked in for Sarr. He does not get the second one. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Coulibaly's got 8.
Now, this is what you love about Nicholas Batum. Not only does he see the floor, but he's so unselfish.
Antetokounmpo outside. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Shea. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Fournier. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum sets a screen. Fournier, the pass to Batum. Over Antetokounmpo. Batum gets the bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
From 12 feet, basket counts. 5 points in the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 8. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent...
Defensively, it's too easy down there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. No good with a layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the inside. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Inside. And the shot goes in.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And it's Coulibaly missing.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Dorsey. Coulibaly defending. Out left to the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Shea. Takes a 3. The shot no good. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Shot is up. The open J off the mark.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
To the paint. Fades and shoots. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
To the right side. Pass to Hayes. Left side, Wembanyama. Drops one in from the wing.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here's Hayes. Outside Fournier. Jacks up a three. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So it's the home team now. They've led by as much as 10. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
From downtown, and it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
The 3. That shot missing. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face...
Discussion about the length of the NBA season. GA, do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across the earth.
Now the starting group for the visitors. R.J. Barrett is out there with Lyles. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Now, here's Lyles. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to Landale. And the shot goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Olynyk, doing his best brick wall impression, was still able to wiggle free for the score.
Giddey the pass to Landale. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Exum. Pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Driving inside. Shoots over Mills. It's rebounded by Giddey. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together.
He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Here's Mills. They set the screen. Down low. Landale.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Olynyk has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Yeah, Olynyk will roam around the perimeter hunting for threes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Mills. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Count that one for Dort.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Up top, Simmons. Pass to Mills. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Here's Murray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Green, the pass to Daniels. Here's Furphy. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingles in at the 4-man position. Now, here's Barrett. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We've got Lou Dort. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Barrett at the 2-guard. Simmons with it. Defended by Alexander-Walker. And here's Daniels. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Lyles checked in for Brandon Clark. Pass to Wiggins. Short a screen on Ingles. Onside Barrett. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Green. Off target with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that. and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. Now here's Giddey. His last outing, he had 18 points. And the layup is good.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Murray, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Giddey. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Murray.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Simmons on the wing. To the paint. Green kicks to Giddey. Lets the three fly. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Outside, Barrett. Simmons against Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Giddey goes in. That one good for 2. Giddey's got 9 points.
Outwheeling the defenders there. Giddey showing some passion inside.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Piles a screen on Giddey. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Giddey gets it to go. He's got 11.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Green. 1 second left, and it's good on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
And right now, that'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Joe Ingles. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Over to the left wing. Miles kicks to Barrett. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here it finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. And you take a look at this home team. They're 2nd in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. Landale past to Ingles. Mills with it. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closer.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Goes up at the stripe, and he hits the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Now Giddey, 13 points in the game. Ingles with the screen for Giddey. Pass to Ingles, just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Dort, he's checked in for one. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
13 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mills. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Ingles. Outside, Green. Launches it. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Mills passes to Green. To the middle. Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the way. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Simmons pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Shots good by Mills.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Over Green. The 15-footer. Good. Barrett's got his third basket of the night.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
The 3 for Mills. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Jamal Murray is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Murray finds Dort. Here's the screen. A 3-pointer off the mark. He's been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Wiggins against Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
On the free throw, no good. Shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Mills, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shoots it up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Pass to Giddey. Fade away. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count that one.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, Landale, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Exum. Rebound by Olynyk.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
Murray, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Ingles. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Exum sets a screen for Giddey. 6 to shoot. Over Murray. Giddey, no good. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Back to Mills. Pass to Landale. Exum with it. Over Barrett. A nice shot by Exum. 26 seconds left in the game.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Giddey. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out.
at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. Yep, count it.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's De Silva. Outside Schroeder. It's hauled in by Saric. Here's Hazonia, covered by Schroeder. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Now here's Schroeder. He's averaging about 6 points per game. De Silva with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smith outside. The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to De Silva. And here's Wagner. Banked it in off the glass.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Saric outside. Now here's Smith. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
He got a piece of it.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
The offensive rebound. First free throw is good. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Smith. Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. Outside Schroeder. They set the screen for 3. It's hauled in by Saric.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Zubac screen. Bogdanovic passes to Saric. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires from the wing. Basket's good.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You take a look at the home team. They're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. Drains it with the D all over him.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Bogdanovic from long range. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The layup misses.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good decision there by Bogdanovic. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. And he banks in the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Washington outside. Oh, got a piece of it. 1 second left. No luck on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Washington, a screen on Bogdanovich. Up top, Hartenstein. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. Pass to Smith. Fade away. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Back to Washington. And here's Hartenstein, covered by Smith. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. On the take. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Pass to Washington. To the wing, right side. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
Good on the second one. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Perkichin. And the layup is good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Washington. Washington a screen. Hartenstein with it. Pass to De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Wagner. Tries from 6 feet. And off the glass. That one's good. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Perkichin. Goes to the fadeaway.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Wagner with a screen on Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires the 3. On target from range. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter.
Timeout.
And he drains the triple.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
He's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Now here's Smith. No points so far. And that one drops for him. 1:11 left to play in the half. Wagner outside. And there's the screen. Unloads. Drained it for 2 points. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Hezonja. 46 seconds left in the second. Šarić finds Smith. Here's Hezonja. 5 on the clock. Now here's Smith. Knocks knocks down the triple. Smith's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Wagner. 9 points for him in his last game. That one goes in. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Smith. It's stolen. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like...
And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for the visiting team. Thanks for joining us. Time to...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Mo Wagner. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Schroeder passes to Wagner. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Give him 8.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the small forward position.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
De Silva, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Got to finish there.
Hazonia gets the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Plenty of room that knocked down that one. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Smith outside. Zubac with it. Saric right side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
And both free throws good for Saric.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Wagner outside. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Schroeder, and the layup is good off the glass.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Hazonia. Saric outside. The 3-ball sends it home from three-point land. Saric has got 5 points now this quarter.
Saric needs to continue to keep drilling that 3-point shot. He's going to open up a lot of offense.
Back to Schroeder. And he lobs it up. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. .149 left in the third quarter. Fires for three. Counted from distance.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Bogdanovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
And the defense had to know that was coming. Bogdanovic wanting revenge and getting it just like that.
Here's De Silva. Drills it from deep. He has 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Zubac screen. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Fires in the triple.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovic can hurt defenses from there.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Takes the 3. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Smith outside. Pass to Šarić. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's De Silva. Šarić covers. From 12 feet. That shot, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 7. And fourth quarter basket. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Can't hit from the elbow.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hartenstein with a screen on Bogdanovic. And it's Bonga missing. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Hartenstein. Deflected. From deep. Perkichin grabs the board. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Puts it up from 12. Count it. Good. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he drives in. He gets it in there.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, Wagner showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Inside.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Floats one up. The shot off that time. Shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Pass to Šarić. Here's Hezonja. Smith outside. Clock at 6. And here's Zubac. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Guy who's all about team, Zubac. Very unselfish.
Wagner outside. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Timeout. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Šarić, the pass to Smith. Back to Šarić. Fades away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Pass to De Silva. Back to Wagner. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice play by Wagner. A really good athlete with excellent body control.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Clock is at 3. Bogdanovich from long range. They get the rebound. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one.